10 universities where super rich kids go. Before we start, I would want you to hit that red subscribe button so that you never miss out on any of our videos. Number 10. American University in Dubai, full of luxury cars. Dubai is a country of considerable wealth thanks to its oil-rich natural resources. So it goes without saying that some of the local colleges are filled with super rich kids. American University in Dubai is one such college, which is known to have a parking lot jam-packed with flashy luxury cars. On the walk to class will saunter post-Range Rovers, Porsches, Aston Martins, Ferraris, and more, all belong to students in their early 20s. Canadian student Mika Nazar told Rex Features that she attended the university and that the cars Dubai students drive are just ludicrous.
Yeah, I'm like an agony uncle. If you have troubles with your relationship, I'm here to save the day. I've only ever been in 2 serious relationships. Did you ever see that Will Smith movie Hitch?
Number 9. University of London, training future millionaires. With a student population of about 120,000 students, the University of London is big and considered to be a world leader. Its most famous institution is the highly competitive London School of Economics, or LSE, which has trained the likes of billionaire investor George Soros. More than half of LSE undergraduate students don't take out a loan, and about 45% of LSE students are foreign students. About 7.5% of all UK-based millionaires attend the University of London.
Things are gonna be in my life, but this program has shown me a lot of ideas, a lot of concepts which are actually just as good as mine, and I became a much more open person.
Number 8. Stanford University, rich and ambitious kids. With undergraduate fees easily topping $60,000 each year, many of Stanford's university students in California are extremely wealthy. The New Yorker recently referred to this university as the Get-Rich U because it feeds so many bright grads into Silicon Valley. The reason that Stanford is full of kids from wealthy families is most likely because its legacy admissions policy. As mentioned in its recent alumni magazine, the percentage of alumni children admitted to Stanford is roughly 3 times the overall percentage of acceptance. It's all about money. If you're an alumni and you've donated money, there's probably a better chance that your kid will get into. Number 7. Oxford University, a long rich history. Oxford University in England can claim to be one of the universities that consistently educates UK-based millionaires. It's the longest running university in the English-speaking world, and some of its alumni include the world's greatest ever academics, businessmen, scientists, and more. In late 2013, the head of undergrad admissions told the UK Telegraph newspaper that the university chooses its students on merit alone, and that they don't just want a school full of thick, rich kids. Despite its attempts to not enroll students based on how wealthy they are, a huge portion of its students are super rich. For example, in late 2013, a very rich Arab advertised for a private tutor to help him earn his place at Oxford, offering a salary of more than $200,000. Number 6. University of Mumbai, India's most elite. This prestigious university is based in Mumbai, India, and has more multi-millionaires as alumni than Cambridge or Brown, according to the Times of India. What's more, it's not considered to be a hotspot for those wanting to become a millionaire. Many of the students passing through the walls of the University of Mumbai actually inherited their fortunes and their status as multi-millionaires. Nonetheless, it's considered to be an incubator for rich Indians, having trained plenty of super rich kids from super rich families. Number 5. University of Pennsylvania, 30% super rich. This Ivy League college in West Philadelphia reels in its fair share of super rich kids every year. A cooperative institutional research program study of freshmen at Penn showed that almost 30% had parents who earned $250,000 or more, and that about 65% of all freshmen were from middle to upper class backgrounds. Donald Trump, a billionaire businessman, attended Penn himself, and also went 2 of his children there. Other rich famous people to send kids there are actor Denzel Washington and comedian Joan Rivers. It costs about $60,000 to attend the school each year as an undergrad, but the outlook is good once you graduate. Research shows that about 1,500 University of Pennsylvania graduates are collectively worth over $240 billion. Number 4. Brown University, full of trust funds. When it comes to the rich celebrities and their college of choice, many people will immediately call Brown University to mind. Who's been there? Jack Nicholson, Steven Spielberg, John Kerry's daughters, Allegra Versace, and many more of America's wealthiest. Based in Rhode Island, it's been consistently ranked as one of the richest colleges in the US, based on the number of students who require financial aid, fewer than 50% of the students. Number 3. Yale University, 69% from wealthy families. Yale University in New Haven is one of the richest colleges out there, with its long history and long list of celebrity graduates, including George W. Bush. Among Yale's freshmen this year, 69% are from wealthy families, with annual incomes of $120,000 or more. Fewer than 10% of Yale students receive Pell Grant loans, As a result of these startling figures, Yale's alumni magazine, from January to February 2014, announced that the university was seeking smart students from poor families, perhaps in an attempt to balance things up. They received a lot of criticism for the cover article and issued an apology. Number 2. Columbia University, rich and brainy students. When it comes to that top 1% of society, Columbia University in New York is where you'll find them. Known specifically among college students as being full of rich and clever students, Columbia has a low admission rate, and nearly all its students would have scored 2050 or more on their SATs, as well as getting excellent grades. You also need to fork up $64,000 or more per academic year as an undergrad student. Some famous and rich celebs went to Columbia include Jake Gyllenhaal, Alicia Keys, and Casey Affleck, as well as a ton of cabinet members and governors. Number 1. Harvard University, secret society of rich kids. This Ivy League college based in Boston, Massachusetts, has long been one of the world's top universities. Figures show that rich students from the biggest chunk of Harvard's population. About 45% of its undergraduate students are from families earning $200,000 or more per year. That's up there with a few top percent of all Americans, as reported by the New York Times in late 2013. There's a secret society of ultra-wealthy students who go on weekend-long party vacations to Iceland, Moscow, and more. MBA graduate Christina Wallace told the New York Times that the class was a bigger divide than gender at Harvard, and that she would need to spend tens of thousands of dollars to fully participate socially. On top of that, Harvard is the go-to college if you want to be a multi-millionaire one day. Of its graduates to date, almost 3,000 are worth $200 million or more. Many of these may have had a kickstart from their rich parents. That's all for today. I hope you liked the video. If you did, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel so that you never miss any amazing video from us.